beat, demons in your ear. Now you wanna be with me.
Papi, you know I want that heat.
Now you wanna be with me.
Papi, you know that
Alright, so what's up, y'all? My name is Philly Dark One, and subscribe to the channel or more hip hop news. And I just want to discuss a couple things today, and mainly we're going to be talking about T.I. and Tiny whole situation and how that's really, a mess over there. So I'm just reading through some blog reports on it, and the young lady that started the accusations, Miss Sabrina Peterson, who leveled these allegations against them, and it's really weird, because of the fact that this lady was such a close friend to them for so many years. It's like over a decade now. And for her to come out with these kind of allegations where you see T.I. on social media posts of hers with her two sons, and it's going to be hard to believe that, all this while he's been drugging her and doing all these criminal things towards her, and supposedly abducted her and kidnapped her and everything else on the table with this. So right now, to me, it's just I'm totally disappointed with the Harrises that they put themselves in this predicament. And I say that for the fact of the matter that, yeah, as we know, all the information now that's come forward from T.I., and basically what we know is that they have these threesomes or whatever you want to call it, orgies or whatever you want to call it, and they're bringing other people into their relationship, into their bedroom, and that creates a problem right there off the bat. Yeah, I understand that, people, they get bored at home and they get bored in their relationship, they get bored in their marriage. But when you start bringing other people into your relationship, that's when you get in trouble. And that's where we see the Harrises at today, whereas though they, when you're doing these type of things and you got this kind of stardom, you really gotta vet these people. I mean, to the fact of the matter where you gotta go so far as to get you a lawyer and vet these people, because if this the kind of activity that you're gonna indulge in, you really have to do your homework on the individuals that you're bringing into this party, so to say, for lack of a better term, bring into this party. And this is what the Harrises didn't do, and this is what's going to come back to haunt them. I don't know how guilty they are, I don't know how innocent they are, because me personally, I feel like, where there's smoke, there's fire, you know what I mean? And clearly there's a lot of smoke here. So if it's a big forest flame, we don't know. If it's a little match, but we don't know. And so we got to let the story really play out right now, because you got people that's playing in this, where one female came forward and said that she lied with her story to Miss Peterson, and she just wanted to see if she was going to post it. But then you got other individuals who saying that what they're saying is truthful, that these things are happening, that the Harrises been doing these things for years. And we don't know as the public. We're just watching through, social media, through the regular media and print media and everything else. But we're just on the fence with, right now, we don't know who to believe. So, initially, I was going to come forward and I was going to say that it really looks bad for the Harrises, and to a degree. And I say that because this woman, her background is very shady. This is a shady woman, and that alone is going to, taint her credibility in court if this thing go to court. For right now, it's an investigation, and there's no charges being brought up on the Harrises. So we don't know where it's going, but it seems as though we're going to court with this. It's going to be going to court because from what I'm hearing that the Harrises tried to make a payment to try to make it go away. If that's a good thing, I don't know. If that's a bad thing, I don't know. Does it make you look guilty? I don't know. In the eye of the public, y'all be the judge of that. Y'all can hit me in the comments and let me know. But right now, where it stands for the Harrises is that, you know, they at the mercy of the public to judge them. You know, T.I. came out with his video and how he felt passionate about it. But as the public, we got to listen to all parties involved. You know, we don't know. We don't know who's lying. We don't know if the Harrises are lying. But what we do know about the Harrises is that they're having these sexual, threesomes or sex parties or whatever. We do know that's a fact now. You know, we didn't know before, but now we know. Now, are they abducting these women and drugging these women? That remains to be seen at this point. You know, we hope they're not, you know, because number one, I mean, the Harrises got kids. They got young kids that are looking at them. And it would be a really sad situation if this is true. But then we got to look on the side of the so-called victims. You know, they have a right too, and we can't forget them because what if there's some facts in this? What if there's some truth in this? And they actually they actually perpetrated these crimes against these ladies. You know what I mean? They have a right too, so we can't forget that. You know, regardless of how we feel and the passion that we feel about Tiny and T.I. because, you know, they've been a part of our lives for so long, you know, entertainmentally wise, but actually at the end of the day, they still humans and they're not perfect. So, you know, we just gotta, you know, reserve our opinion until all the facts are in, until this thing, and it really needs to go to court because it's getting out of hand, because it's playing out in the media and there's no end in sight. You know, it's going back and forth like a tennis game. You understand what I'm saying? And it's really getting out of hand. So, you know, yeah, they're investigating it, and to say it needs to go to court, that means charges have to be brought forth. So I don't know. It's a slippery slope where it sits at right now, and it's just a sad situation because T.I. and Tiny put themselves in this situation. They really did, because, you know, they wanted to indulge in this type of activity and they wanted to bring other people into their bedroom. And when you do that without vetting to the best of your ability, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. And I know for myself where I'm listening to one of the women who is claiming these charges is that, you know, she's a young girl, maybe not young in age. I don't know how old she is, but she's young in mentality. And that creates a problem for you off the bat when you're dealing with young mental individuals, whereas though, you know, they can be easily swayed by someone. You know what I mean? They can be easily enticed by someone, and they could be easily enticed by the Harrises with their fame, their stardom, and their money. Or they could be easily enticed by another individual that looked to gain, you know, some kind of fortune off a bag, for the lack of a better term. Y'all know how it go in the streets. You know what I mean? When you see when you see the big cheese, all the rats come out. You know what I mean? And this may be a situation like that the Harrises have put themselves into. So at the end of the day, the Harrises have themselves to blame at the end of the day. And it's sad to say, you know, but, you know, if they get found guilty, that remains to be seen. But it's a lot of charges. It's a lot of information coming out. And like I say, you know, it's like the Bill Cosby situation where there was a lot of accusations coming out, and eventually at the end of the day, they found him guilty. You know, they found him guilty of these crimes, and we didn't want to believe it because, you know, the black community, we're quick to forgive our stars and our entertainers, you know, because, you know, we've been through so much, you know, and we quick to jump on the side of them because we love them, they're endeared to us, and you know, we feel like we got a relationship with them, and we just find a soft place in our heart for our entertainers, and we quick to say, oh, they didn't do that, these are people the clout chasing, they trying to get the bag. But can we really say that that's what this situation is, that they're just trying to get the bag? We don't know, so we can't jump to that. So I ask the whole public to reserve how y'all feel about it, you know what I mean? Let it play out. If it goes to court, you know, hopefully that it doesn't, for the sake of the Harrises, because that means that there's reason for them to go to court, that they found enough evidence to take this to court, and a DA feel like he can win this case by taking it to court. So, you know, it's gonna get ugly before it get better for the Harrises, and that's where it's at right now. And maybe they'll learn from this, and maybe a lot of people out there, you know, stars or whoever they are, wherever they are, learn from this situation that the Harrises are going through, that before you bring these type of people into your relationship, you gotta vet these people. You gotta find out their mentality. You gotta find out who they are, and you'll see signs. You'll see signs of people, who they are. They'll tell you who they are. You just gotta pay attention to them. If they just around you just for that clout, if they just around you because of your name, if they around you to get a piece of that bag, people gonna tell them themselves, you know, things that's done in the dark always come to the light. And long as you stay focused and you listen and you watch, but number one, you gotta do your homework when you're bringing other individuals around you, and you're a big celebrity today, because people are out to get you. Once you get that bullseye on your back, or star, celebrity, people out to get you. People out to get you, and they lining up. And if this is that situation, we don't know yet. It remains to be seen, but we gotta let it play out and see what happens from here on out. And we're gonna be watching, and we know y'all gonna be watching, and we'll bring it to you soon as everything pop with this investigation, whatever they conclude on it, we'll bring it to you and we'll get it right to you. All right? So y'all hit me in the comments. Y'all give me your opinion. Do y'all think T.I. and Tiny is guilty, or do y'all think this woman, Miss Peterson, and the rest of these ladies are lying on them? Y'all tell me in the comments. Y'all can share it and like it and subscribe to the channel so we can continue to bring you more content like this, because we're going to keep coming with more content. So if you understanding the position that we're in at this channel, we need more subscribers. We need you to subscribe to this channel if you like this kind of content. That keeps us bringing forth more content and getting it out to more people so they can see it and enjoy it too, and just comment on how they feel about it and spark the conversation. So at this point, we just gonna, you know, let y'all know that this is the newer, more hip hop news. It's a new channel. I started it a couple months ago, and we're gonna keep bringing you more content like this and more on the hip hop and R&B, entertainment world, whatever. We're gonna bring it to you. Long as you like it, you can tell us what you want us to report on. You can put it in the comments, tell us all about it, and we'll report on it. All right? More. World needs more.
Beat niggas in your ear, bitch. Now you wanna be with me.
Papi, you know I want that heat.
Now you wanna be